try to be a comedian for a while, but I didn't have any jokes, and I went on stage with no material, bombed.
Where was that?
I think that was at Japan. I don't. Maybe it was just that they didn't understand what I was.
It was a language barrier. Yeah, it was a language barrier.
Bricks run, her vagina, oh, her lips taste just like sunk ships, but her breast tastes just like breakfast. There's a hangout on the cocktail filled with white tears from the fridge store. She's an eyesore in her red dress. I'm the ghost of her deceased when she said, give us back our life. Till next time.
You know, watching the live show as well is you know, quite a massive, frivolous thing. You know, is there anything you can liken it to yourself, or is it something that just forms every time you rehearse and you go, let's bring that person, let's bring in that element? Or
yeah, well, I was really inspired when I saw this Wes Anderson movie called The Life Aquatic.
Maybe the night has something good in store for us. I'm talking to you, Tripper. I'm talking to you, Ecstasy Face. Yeah, I know. Your heart is about to stop beating. Oh, you're dead. Ooh.
He had this huge boat and a cast of so many characters, and it looks like they shot it on the sea and in different like movie sets, and it looked really expensive, like maybe as expensive as Titanic to make. And so I guess it's started me on the premise of how I want to make music where I spend lots of money for incredibly uncommercial reasons. So I guess the idea is to spend as much money as possible and to make as little back.
how's that going for you?
Perfect.
Oh, I don't really have to live to doubt is to give. I wanted you to say you play with me. Now for you to touch me, to reach out and cut me. Just like my mother said, you'd stand in my way. Coming down a cannonball, standing backwards, looking up at your good hotel bed. And here's a look back to Babylon. What you feeling now? The kids are gonna get the best of you. And you're standing in the doorway, dragging your dick back to some place to live. You're standing in the doorway, you don't care what you say. Not a lot to be a part of. You got a whole lot of good money to live. And I thought you'd trade money for your honey. Whoa.
I don't know. I guess I see my life as panning out in a kind of deformed way. Like it's sort of like I had an idea for like what my, it's sort of like a tumor that sprouted. It grows. It's a shame, It's like I think if anything, I'm just trying to conquer still not being embarrassed at what comes natural to me, which just seems to be like just something that's a little gnarly.
Leave me alone. Control, gonna have a bad time rocking at the Hollywood Bowl. So blow that blow. Call me too weak, run baby cry. All around the breeding ground, muscular dudes pass me by. Slap me by.
Yeah, well, what do you mean by that? What do you consider gnarly?
It's not what I consider gnarly. It's just what I notice people thought about it. It's like I always just thought that, you know, you should just make up anything in your head. But then I learned that it comes with a price. It looks disgusting, you know?
You can give the people your cups. You can give those people your cups. They give it to charity to help African water wells. Give people your cups. My name is Adam. This song is called Tutti Frutti. You know I love to make a connection. I love to conspire and steal. And you know I love to write good rock songs, honey. That's all good and real. I was born and I cried. I lived the dirty life and I died on fire. It's so slow, but I could get used to this. I used to be friends with rich kids, but all they talked about was me. 'Cause I was looking for a date on the corner, like a foghorn shouting in the breeze. And I'll bake on a crowd. I'll spare the very strength to look down in case you're in tow. But I could get used to this.
I never really saw myself as being very eccentric. I always thought, I honestly, when I grew up, I thought I was like really normal and down to earth. And I guess I think it's really weird, like when people tell you you're like quirky or something, because well, it almost makes me feel like I'm a schizophrenic or something.
Yeah, completely.
And I'm clearly not, you know?
What do you deem quirky personally?
Quirky?
Yeah.
I don't know. Garfield?
Some dog-faced flies we kill to survive. Hydrogen tigers too. When you're in doubt, simply even it out now. What does it say about you? I was lying by a sunny window. I was moaning on a stormy sea. Oh, it's calling you to buy some codeine. Here's hoping you know what I mean. I was born